Forgive me for the noise in the background. Troy's decided to jump on the hammer this afternoon in the yard. But we are back again for part 3 of the Ranger Raptor build. So it's time to slap some shiny beadlocks on there and a nice new set of rubber. I am so excited for these, been waiting so long. Benny from Contact Patch has absolutely well and truly come to the party and hooked us up. I can't wait to show you guys what we've got in store.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
So while Benny's in there fitting that, it's time to start stripping the Raptor. So I've had some really exciting things on the way for this. I've just been waiting months and months and months of bits and pieces to arrive, and they've finally arrived. So we're gonna start tearing it down while Benny's fitting up the new beadlocks. Cannot wait to see it all come together soon. So I'm just about to pull the last 2 bolts out of the bull bar to release it. There's about 12 bolts holding this thing in. All these new cars seem to have tens and tens of bolts hiding everywhere. Oh Jesus! Some of these are nice and tight. There we go. Yeah, so it's been quite a process pulling all these bolts out, trying to make sure I got everything, and then finding that there's 3 more that I've missed. So yeah, no, plenty of bolts. So yeah, nearly ready to hoist this off, and then we can start pulling some other bits apart. Strip her naked. Alright, so pull bar's nearly free. Now I'm just unplugging any electrical connections for the winch and for the fog lights and stuff like that. So once all that's done, the bar is completely free and ready to come out. Alright, so moment of truth. I think we've unplugged all the cables. Please don't fall over, this would be really embarrassing. And we are bull bar free. Woo! We Gucci! Tatura! So now the bar's off, just a few last little brackets like this one have to come off. And then we've just got bare chassis, a whole bunch of brackets. Then we're going to pull the winch out as well. And then we are pretty much good to go with the bar. Put that out of the way. And then we're ready to start reconstructing a little bit. Alright, so Ben, what are we doing?
Fitting up some 35-inch G003 Yokohamas. So that's a mud tied. It's manufactured in Japan. It's amongst the best that's out there in terms of how it will resist cutting and chipping. It's also again made in Japan, so it balances better, better compound structure because it comes from a company that develops tyres for a living. There's also a KM444 KMC forged billet beadlock wheel that we're using, which will lower the inertia and the unsprung load because it's a forged wheel. So that's also big in terms of savings when you're trying to transfer power and a bit of torque. The beadlock structure is because Lockie likes to go off-road a fair bit. So yeah, so they're straight out of America. We got those a couple of weeks ago, so just powering through it tonight. So it should be fun. We should have some good results out of it, and hopefully Lockie's happy with the end result. Thanks for stopping by. Bead rings on these wheels have been torqued to spec, which is 33 pounds per foot. Obviously they have a pattern in which they need to be done up, but it's done to specs as per KMC recommendations. So yeah, it takes a while, but it's worth it. Wheels are really well made. The finish is amazing. They're very light considering how large they are. So these are a 17 by 9 and a 0, and even with the bead ring on them and a 35, they're rather easy to maneuver. So on a vehicle, it makes a big difference because you're transferring weight and load consistently, and especially if you're off-road, something that's going to be lighter will obviously light up a bit quicker and get you out of the rut. So that's why it was the choice that we made for this car. otherwise.
And they look pretty.
And they look pretty. Yes, I got to make them look like you, mate.
All right, it's time to balance.
Marvelous. Where are we at?
Stranded in the open, dried out.
So everything's all balanced up now, ready to go on the car. Bull bar is completely taken off, and we're ready to start building. Time to finally start moving forward. So boys are just slapping the hub centric rings on now, and Benny is about to chuck the first rim on the car.
No gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
That came out so incredibly good. I cannot thank Benny from Contact Patch Solutions enough. That was fantastic. I can't wait to see the rest of the direction that this build goes. It's going to be something else. I can't wait. Thank you for watching again, guys, and I'll see you again in the next video.